Today we are going to start some of the important concepts and at the same time we'll try to solve some of the questions. Okay. Now I'll try to explain you what are different divisibility rules. Divisibility rules. Because you all know that division is very important in the mathematics. Even today we use it in many algorithms. Okay. Especially finding palindrome or whenever you are checking a larger number is divisible by some number or not. Okay, these divisibility rules will help you to solve such questions faster. Okay, now you all know if you consider one, every number is divisible by 1. Every number is divisible by 1. So we don't require a rule for 1. Okay, now coming to the 2. Now let's imagine that there is a number like 203652. Now if you want to check whether this number is divisible by or not, there are two methods. The bigger one is just calculate, just solve this number, just divide this number by 2 and check whether the remainder is 0 or not. If remainder is 0, then I can say that this particular number is divisible by 2, but that will take a lot of time. We are going to learn what are the simple tricks to know the divisibility by just looking at this one. Okay, because this will be helpful when you are identifying whether a number is divisible by some number or not during finding prime numbers. Okay, so I hope this rule you know. If you want to check, yesterday only I have told, if you want to check whether a number is divisible by 2 or not, what is the rule? It has to be a even number. Means in the units place, in the units place, this is the units place. Okay, units place is last digit of the number. This has to be divisible by 2. This has to be divisible by 2. Okay, so what is the rule for 2? Units place units place has to be divisible by 2. Then the whole number will be divisible by 2. Now if you are dividing a number by 3, what is the rule? I hope most of you know. I am just revising it once because whatever the questions we are going to solve now, they will be depending upon these rules and this has to be very perfect. Okay, can you tell me what is the rule for finding out whether a number is divisible by 3 or not? Without actually dividing the number, how will you check whether a number is divisible by 3 or not? Can anyone tell me? Do you know the rule? So actually these concepts are there in class 9th. Fine. I will tell you how will you find out whether a number is divisible by 3 or not. Let's imagine that we are given a number 324. Okay. To check whether this number is divisible by 3 or not, what you do is you take each digit and add them together. 3 plus 2 plus 4. What is the answer? 3 plus 2 plus 4. How much do you get? 3 plus 2 plus 4. What is the answer for this one? At least answer this. I want answer from all of you. Okay. Hmm. Okay. I got answer 9. Others, you need to solve the question in the class. Okay. That will help you to grasp the concepts easily. That will keep you activated. Okay. Because early in the morning, most of the time you'll be feeling sleepy. and it's better to solve mathematics to get up from the sleep. Now the answer for this is 9. You check whether this 9 is divisible by 3 or not. By 3 or not. You need to check this part whether this number is divisible by 3 or not. If it is divisible, then you can say that 324 is divisible by 3. I hope you got this right. Now there are some more students. I want you to answer the question. Okay. Now let me take another example. I'll write the rule here. Sum of digits has to be divisible by 3. Now 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 3, 4, 1. Can you tell me whether this number is divisible by 3 or not? Using the rule that I have explained just now. Take the number 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 3, 4, 1. Is it divisible by 3? And you have to find it out without actually dividing the number. Okay. These are very simple concepts, but you have to do these things faster. I'll tell you how we can do this faster without actually adding it. But as of now, you tell me whether it is divisible by 3 or not. So, is it divisible? Anyone? Okay. I'll tell you a trick how you can do this faster. Since we are checking divisible by 3 or not, just remove the parts that will that are 3 that are divisible by 3 and 9. See, this 3 is divisible by, remove it, don't add it. Okay. Anyway, if you add 3 to 3, you are going to get 6, and again 6 will be divisible by. So remove this 3. Now what is this? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is 11 and this is 1, 12. So remove this part because 12 is also divisible by 3. If you look at this, 9 and 3, 9 and 3 both are divisible by 3. Remove this part. Now 8 and 4, 12. So this is also divisible by 3. Means you just find out the parts that are divisible by 3. If no parts are left, then I can say that this is divisible by 3. You need not actually add all of the numbers. Just you find out the parts that are divisible by 3 and you will be getting the answer. I'll just give another example and I'll try to explain it once. You can apply the same method to find out whether it is divisible by or not without actually adding all the numbers. Okay. Now can you tell me whether it is divisible by 3 or not? Just take the number 3, 7, 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 6, 5. Adding all the numbers will take a lot of time. So go on removing those numbers, those sums which are actually divisible by 3. And if 0 is left, then you can consider that this is divisible by 3. If 1, 2 is left, then you can consider that it is not divisible by 3. Okay. Now, okay, I got an answer that it is not divisible by 3. Okay, anybody else? You can use the method that I have told, that is very simple. If you have not understood, I'll explain once again. So, this 3 is divisible by 3, remove it from here. This is divisible by 3, remove it. This is divisible by 3, remove it. Now, this is also divisible by 3, just remove it from here. Okay. Now, see this part, 1 and 1 and 2. This is divisible by 3, remove this part also. Now, if you take this 4 and 5, this is going to give you 9. This is also divisible by 3, remove this part. So, you are left with 7. Is 7 divisible by 3? No. So, this number is also not divisible by 3. Isn't it a simple trick? You can check whether a number is divisible by 3 using this trick. This will help you to do the things faster. Don't you feel that it is useful? Okay, good. Now we'll try to solve another question. And actually using this method you will be able to find what is the remainder also. See, if you divide this number by 3, what will be the remainder? To find the actual remainder, actually you will have to divide the number. But if you use this method, you will know that whether this number is, what is the remainder for this number. You see, I was left with this 7. If you divide this 7 by 3, what is the remainder? It is 1, right? So the remainder is 1. You can find remainder as well as whether this number is divisible by 3 or not. Okay, using this simple method. Okay, I hope nobody is having any doubt here. Okay, good. We'll try to solve another bigger question. Now, can you tell me whether this number is divisible by 3 or not? You need not add them. Adding will take some time, but you can just fastly remove all the numbers that are actually divisible by 3. Okay, take the number. And you should tell me whether it is divisible by 3 or not. If it is not divisible, you should tell me the remainder. That is your task. Yes, it is not divisible by, remainder is 1. Okay, we'll check. This is 3, remove it. This is also 3, remove it from here. This is 9, remove. 6, 9, these are divisible by 3. Again, this is divisible by 3. This is also divisible by 3. When you add this 8 and 5, okay, if you consider this 1 and 5, this is 6. This is also divisible by 3. Now we are left with this 8 and 5. 8 and 5 will give us 13. So 13 is not divisible by 3, but this 3 is divisible by 3 again. We are left with 1. So 1 is the remainder. I hope this trick is very helpful to check whether a number is divisible by 3 or not. Right? Okay, good. Now we will try to go to the next one. Which is next one? Divisibility by 4. Divisibility by 4. Okay. Now let's imagine that you have got a number 7355142. They'll ask you whether this number is divisible by 4 or not. Okay. How will you find out? Anybody? What is the rule to find out whether a number is divisible by 4 or not? Can anyone remember from your previous knowledge? Okay, these rules have to be practiced very well so that you don't forget, because there are 11 different rules. You can actually have rule for 13, 17 also. We'll see. We'll discuss that also. But today we are going to, yes, last two digits should be divisible by 4. Yes, that is correct. You will just check the last two digits. Now the last two digits are 42. Is 42 divisible by 4? Is it divisible by 4? 42. You know that 4 into 10 is 40. And how much is remaining now? 2. So this number itself is not divisible by 4. You have to check only these last two parts and you will clearly know whether this whole number is divisible by 4 or not. Okay. We'll try to check another question and I want you to answer. Can you tell me whether this is divisible by 4 or not? Is it divisible by 4? 3258172. So know the rule. Last two digits should be taken and found out. Yes, 72. 72 is divisible by 4 or not? I have got answer yes and no, but let's check 72. Remember, if this is a 72 divided by 4, 1 is 4, 32, 18, 32. So what is the answer? Yes, it is divisible by 4. So if 72 is divisible by 4, then the whole number will be divisible by 4. This is the rule. Okay. Now I think there is no doubt till these rules. If you have got doubt, you can ask me. We will go to the next one, that is divisibility by 5. This is the simplest one. This is simplest. You check the units place. If it is 5 or 0, remember it is 5 or 0, then it is divisible by 5. This is a simple rule. You just need to check the units place. If it is 5 or 0, it is divisible by 5. We'll see some of the examples. Now 15. 15 is divisible by 5 because units place is 5. Now 35. Yes, divisible by 32. Units place is 2, so not divisible by 5. Similarly, 1 0 5 8 1 7 3 2 5 0. This is divisible by 5 or not? According to the rule, yes, it is divisible by 5 because the units place contains 0. Okay, this is simple, not a very big deal in this question, in this rule, right? Any doubts? If you have understood, give a thumbs up. We'll go to the next one. Okay, good. Now we'll go to the next one. Divisibility by 6. Can you tell me what is the rule for divisibility by 6? Anyone? If you can remember. You can tell in simple words. Okay. See, I'll tell you how you can remember this also. See, since it is divisibility by 6, this 6 is made up of two numbers actually, 2 into 3. 2 into 3. So this 2 into 3 means you have to check the divisibility of any number by 2 and by 3. If the number is divisible by both 2 and 3, then you can say that that number is divisible by 6. So already we have studied how you will check whether a number is divisible by 2 or not. What is the rule? You will check the units place. If it is even, then you can directly say that it is divisible by 2. Similarly, how will you check a number is divisible by 3 or not? You will just take the sum of digits of the number and check whether it is divisible by 3 or not. If both are satisfied, then I can directly say that the given number is divisible by 6. Okay. So just by looking at the number, you will be able to say whether it is divisible by 6 or not. We'll just try to solve the question, some of the questions. 3 5 1 8 1 3 2. Can you tell me whether this is divisible by 6 or not? 3 5 1 8 1 3 2. Oh, I need a response from you. Okay. No. Okay, no, I have got any other. See the number once again, 3518132. I need a quick response from your side because I am putting efforts to tell you the trick how you can solve the question. And according to the rule, you have to check both divisibility by 2 and 3. So, whether this number is divisible by 2, is it divisible by 2? At least tell this answer. Is it divisible by 2? Yes, yes, yes. For checking divisibility by 3, you need to find out, yes, you need to find out the sum. But as I have told, you need not use the longer method to find out divisibility by 3. Just remove the parts that make it that are divisible by 3. I will remove this part. This is also divisible by 3. I'll remove this part. This is also divisible by 3. I'll remove this part. This is also divisible by 3. I'll remove this part. So we are left with 2. It means 2 is not divisible by 3. So I can directly say that this is not divisible by 3. If it is not divisible by 3, then I can directly say it is not divisible by 6. You got it? So it is very quick to check whether a number is divisible by 6 or not. Again, here only big task is to check whether it is divisible by 3, and already I have told you the shortest trick possible. Okay. Now we'll take another number, 41753236. Can you tell me whether this is divisible by 6 or not? 41753236. Yes, it is divisible. Good. Then others, is it divisible by 6? I doubt, but check once. No, this is 3. Okay. You just see this part, this is equal to 12, discard it. This is equal to 3, discard. This is equal to 3, discard. This is also divisible by 3, discard. 4 and 2 will give you 6, discard. So left with 1. So not divisible by 3. Not divisible by 3. Therefore not divisible by 6. Got it? Okay, good. I hope this much was clear till 6. We have studied divisibility rule till 6. Tomorrow what we will do? We will study, we should know whether a number is divisible by any number till at least 20. Okay, we'll try to do that one. In the school level you might have studied till 11. Okay, but we'll check whether any possibility is there to know till 20 or not. I'll try to find out whether if they are available. Okay, now I hope this session was useful. Okay, nice. Now that's all. Today I'll be giving you some of the questions. Most of you are not solving it. You need to solve to retain the concept in your brain. Okay, you own questions take up your own questions and try to solve these divisibility rules so that you can remember this for longer time. And whenever you are solving aptitude test, actually divisibility rules will help you to solve questions really faster. Okay, you will start realizing that as we start solving some bigger questions. But as of now, just master these divisibility rules, make the simplest method possible, and use that one whenever you are solving the question. Okay, I hope this one was clear. Okay, good. We'll meet once again in the next class. Till then, bye.